Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my first fall makeup tutorial of this year. I am so excited to be doing this video because I love fall makeup. Fall makeup is my favorite time of the year. I get so excited with all the glitter and the festive colors and the dark vampy lips. I love it. It's my favorite. I can't wait. Even though I live in Florida and we really don't have a fall, it's still smoking hot outside, and it still will be smoking hot outside until like the end of January. I don't care. I'm gonna dress and act like we have pretty colorful leaves outside, and I'm gonna do my makeup as if it was winter and fall time. I love it. I just freaking love it. Today I figured I would do like a talk through makeup tutorial just because I feel like talking. So let's just go ahead and get started. Just so you guys know, I already have my foundation done. I'm doing a first impression / review on the Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick. I don't know if that will be up before this video, but if it is, then go check it out. If not, you should subscribe so that you don't miss that video. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my eyes, and I'm going to prime them using my Urban Decay Primer Potion. Now, even though I just put eyeshadow primer on, I still am going to go ahead and put concealer on top of my eyelids just to cover up some of the discoloration I have on my eyes. And the reason that I do this is because even when I put concealer on my eyelids, it just doesn't act as a primer for me. It creases and it just doesn't look good. So I always prime my eyelids, even if I'm going to cover them with concealer. Now that I did that, I'm just going to take a little bit of my NYC translucent loose powder, and I'm just going to set the concealer on my lids with this. Now, I want this look to be super warm and festive, and I really want to use this L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in Amber Rush. So this whole look is going to be based on this eyeshadow right here. But for my crease colors and everything like that, I'm going to go ahead and take my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. So I'm going to go ahead and start with that shade there. And this is going to be pretty much our transition shade. And this is a Morphe E23, if anybody was wondering. This brush is pretty much exactly like the E27 that everybody uses and talks about. It's just a little bit fluffier, and I would say it's a little bit denser too. So I really like this one. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take this shade right here, and I'm going to use my M502 for this. I'm just taking the tiniest bit of this because it's a very warm, like burnt orangey shade, and to be honest, these shades kind of scare me a little bit. I used to like despise warm shades, and I've gotten a lot better with it. I have definitely warmed up to them, no pun intended, but yeah, I used to like hate them, and now I like them. They're still not my favorite. I still prefer cool tones over warm tones, but I've definitely adjusted to using them, especially for the fall. And now I'm going to take this shade right here, again another warm sort of orangey brown shade, and I'm using my E17. And I'm just going to take a little bit of this at a time, and I'm going to place this in my crease. This is what's going to really define our crease. The rest was kind of just to blend everything out and give definition. Now for the star of the show, the L'Oreal Infallible Amber Rush eyeshadow. This is so intense and so creamy. Like, do you see that? It is crazy pigmented. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my finger. That's my favorite way to use any shimmery eyeshadow. So I'm going to take it on my finger and just pat it on my lid. Now, normally I would just leave it like this, but I actually went ahead and spritzed my brush with my Urban Decay setting spray, and I'm going to take more of this shadow and pack it on because for some reason I want it to be super intense today. Okay, my camera shut off while I was in the middle of talking to you guys. I was saying that I'm going to take this shade again on my E17 and I'm just going to place it again back in my crease to really define that area. So I actually feel like doing liner today. I don't know if I'm going to do a wing or not. I guess we'll just have to see how that goes. But I'm taking my Mika Cosmetics gel liner in the black shade. And I'm taking this little Morphe E38 brush. It's like an angled eyeliner brush. I really love it. It's so small, so if you do want to do a wing, you can get a really precise line with it. To be honest, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get this on camera because if I do try to do a wing, I have to be like right up in the mirror, so we'll see how this goes. Now that my wings are on, I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes with my rose gold eyelash curler. Isn't this so cute? I got it at Forever 21. I'm going to go ahead and use my Maybelline Cat Eyes Colossal Mascara. Okay, so I went ahead and filled in my eyebrows off camera because that's boring to see. Nobody wants to see me do that. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my under eyes. And I'm going to take this Dandelion Shy Beam. It's a little trial size. Little cute it is. I'm just going to use this to brighten up my under eyes. Just like that. Not much. Now I'm going to go in with two concealers. I'm going to take the new Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and my Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. And I'm going to use the Tarte concealer like right underneath of my eyes. Just like that. And I'm just putting it there because it's super full coverage and it'll really cover up the darkness I have under there. And then I'm going to use the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer to highlight because I feel like this is too full coverage and it's not heavy, it's just too full coverage to highlight your whole face with. So I'm going to use this to highlight my under eyes and my face.
You can see how full coverage that Tarte concealer is.
going to take the NYC powder that I used earlier on another damp beauty blender, and I'm going to use this to bake my under eyes. So while that bakes, I'm going to go ahead and do like a light contour, nothing too crazy, just a little bit. And I can't even show you guys my palette. I'm going to use my Morphe contour kit. You can see this shade right here is Destroyed. Thanks a lot for dropping this, babe. I'm going to use this shade to contour, and then I'm going to use the Destroyed shade to bronze my face. Okay, now that I did that, I'm going to go ahead and just wipe this excess powder away. So now I'm going to take this ColourPop highlighter in the shade Spoon. And now I'm going to go ahead and take my Kathleen Lights Makeup Geek highlighting palette, and I'm going to take this shade here, and I'm using my Morphe M501 for this. And now for blush, I think I'm going to use my Makeup Geek blush in the shade Bliss. Now that we are all done with the face, I'm going to go back to the under eyes. I'm going to take my Morphe M401 little smudger brush, and I'm going to take this shade here. This is the first shade that we started with, and I'm just going to put this underneath the lash line. I'm going to take this E11 brush. I'm pretty sure that this is supposed to be their brow brush, but whatever. I'm going to take that shade there and just put this right against the lash line. Now I'm going to line my waterline with the ColourPop Nude Liner. I'm going to use the Maybelline Lash Stiletto Mascara for my bottom lashes. And now that we did all of that, all we have left is lips. I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with my ColourPop lip liner in the shade Chi. And now I'm going to go in with Ofra's liquid lipstick in the shade Pasadena. Okay, and that is the completed look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did. Comment down below, and don't be afraid to give me any constructive criticism. I know I'm still working on my lighting and everything, so if you have any suggestions on that, comment down below and let me know. And don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss any of my other fall and holiday tutorials. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.
Babe? Babe? it's trying to ignore me.
Are you calling me?
Yes.
What?
Can you get me my mascara?
Where's
It's in the second drawer. I want the yellow tube with the cheetah print on it. And I want the black long one that has like red at the bottom. Yeah, the Maybelline Stiletto. They should both be in that drawer.
Oh, I know this one.
Yeah, and then the black one.
I don't see the black one. This?
Yes,
Wasn't in there. I was on like, oh, sink.
thank you. To the door. For blush, I think I'm going to use my Makeup Geek blush in the shade Bliss. I have it in my Z palette here. One of my eyeshadows just fell. It's okay. You kids, come here. Bye. Love you.
Love you too, baby. Have fun. Is that good? Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.